Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at orthographic projection. In the previous video, we looked at isometric projection. Now, orthographic projection is the use of a vertical plane and a horizontal plane to problem solve. So here we have an object here, this object here, suspended above the horizontal plane and in front of the vertical plane. Yes, so here we have the vertical plane, which is this plane. This is a vertical plane, right? That is a vertical plane. Then the horizontal plane will be this plane. Horizontal plane, okay? So what we're saying is we have this object, this one. All right, so here we have the object, right? And I'm going to highlight the edges for the object that is suspended above the horizontal plane and in front of the vertical plane, right? Now recall that where the horizontal plane, when the horizontal plane and the vertical planes intersect, you get 4 quadrants, right? So you have the first quadrant, the second quadrant, the third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant, right? So this object that is highlighted, this three-dimensional object, is drawn in the first quadrant, okay? So here we have the first quadrant, the second quadrant, the third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. So where the vertical plane intersects the horizontal plane, you'll have 4 quadrants, right? So the first orthographic projection that we're looking on is called first angle projection. And here we have the object suspended, as I said, above the horizontal plane and in front of the vertical plane. So if we were to project lines from the object perpendicular to the vertical plane, this is the outline of the front elevation. So this is what we would see when we're looking on the object from this way. Okay? Likewise, if we are looking above on the object, the lines projected down, these lines projected down, which will be perpendicular to the plane, would give you this plan view here in the first quadrant, okay? Then in the third quadrant, we would have the object suspended below the horizontal plane and in front of the vertical plane, but to the left, right? So when you project the lines from the top of the object towards the horizontal plane, this is a plan view that you would get, right? If you project the lines perpendicularly to the vertical plane, this is a front elevation that you would get down here, which is this front elevation view. Okay? Right? Good. So in this drawing, it is showing again the vertical plane, the horizontal plane intersecting to give us 4 quarters. 4 quadrants. So you have the first quadrant, second quadrant, the third quadrant, and the fourth quadrant. The first quadrant, the drawing in the first quadrant is known as the first angle projection. The drawing in the third quadrant is known as third angle projection. Okay? All right, let us move on now to see the extraction, right? So here we are concentrating mainly on the first quadrant. So again, we have the object suspended above the horizontal plane and in front of the vertical plane, right? And this is the view that you would see in the front elevation and in the plan, all right? Hope you're following so far. Good job. All right, so if you come across now, and if it was to fold down the horizontal plane, this is the first angle projection view that you would see. Okay? In a model form, right? So it's actually drawn at 30 degrees now. On the computer or on the drawing board, it would be flat, meaning this line wouldn't be at 30 degrees, it would be flat. And in the next video, I will show you how you actually draw a first angle projection. It will be the same principle that I'm showing you here now, but it's just that I'm showing you a model. Good, a three-dimensional model. The first angle projection is a two-dimensional drawing, okay? So what I've done, I've shown you how it would fold down, right? So there we had the horizontal plane, right? It would be folded down, and this is what the drawing would look like, okay? Okay? All right. So that is first angle projection. Now, third angle projection, right? Third angle projection, the plan would be at the top, right? And the front elevation would be below the plan view because of where it is located in the third quadrant, right? So the top, this plane was really the horizontal plane, but we fold it flat, so the plan is now at the top. Okay, so here's the object. Now this is a model, so you don't normally draw the model. This you don't normally draw this the three-dimensional model with the two-dimensional third angle projection or first angle projection. This is just a model. I started off with the four quadrants. This is when it is removed from the quadrant and the horizontal plane is folded up, right? So that is why the plan is at the top. All right. This brings us to the end of part one in a series of videos related to the orthographic projection topic. In the next topic, we'll be looking at the first angle development, moving from this model that you're seeing on the screen to the two-dimensional model. So we're moving from a 3D drawing to a 2D drawing in the next set of videos. So please join us in the next videos. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Bye. All right, this brings us to the end of today's video. In today's video, we looked at orthographic projection, then we looked at first angle projection, and we looked at third angle projection. Good job if you're following so far. And if you are not 100% there, in the next two videos, I'll be looking at first angle projection and third angle projection. So thanks for joining us. Looking forward to seeing you in the next two videos. Take care until we meet again. Bye. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share.